Clare, remember, lead by just 1 point, 7 points to 6, and now play against the breeze. Francis McInerney unable to hold on to it. Connie Murphy bursting his way forward. And surprisingly, Pat, what you thought just coming up to half-time that Kerry would bring on Ambrose O'Donovan didn't really materialise.
I was amazed really, Marty, considering their midfield and half-forward line had been beaten, that they didn't make a switch.
That's a rather harsh decision by Pat Russell. It didn't look as if Jerry Kelly, both himself and Jack O'Shea, went up for it. But Pat Russell maintained that the Clareman was fouling. So 1 minute into the second half. And the sides are level at 7 points each.
I think that was a very lucky free to be awarded to Kerry. I think it was a 50-50 ball. I don't think there was any foul committed by Jerry Kelly. Clare, I think, Kerry playing with a strong wind, and I think Clare will live to regret the 7 wides which they kicked in the first half. Just goes to show how little possession the Kerry forward line had, that they could only manage to score 1 point, and they didn't get much more ball besides that.
Fine kick out by James Hanrahan. Noel O'Mahony. Maurice Fitzgerald. Seamus Clancy. Playing well, the cornerback. He's a man really for the big occasion. It's a poor clearance, however. Comes back to Maurice Fitzgerald. Another free for Kerry. Maurice Fitzgerald to put Kerry in front. An easy one for the Marisagi man.
Again, I think Clare were unfortunate in that circumstances to be conceding a free. It didn't look a free to me. It's noticeable how Maurice Fitzgerald has picked up a lot of good ball around the middle of the field now, that he tends to be playing in a deeper role in the middle.
James Hanrahan finding Terry Killeen with his kick out. It's Frankie Griffin. Frankie looking for somebody to come towards him for possession. Francis McInerney, Aidan Maloney, Terry Killeen picking up. This Tom Morrissey bursting his way forward. Still Tom Morrissey getting it inside to Colin Clancy, but the referee had blown the whistle. It's a free in for Clare, and a very important one. So this to level the match once again. Killeen hits it sweetly and gets his second point of a Munster final. And the sides level, 8 points each.
A well-won free there by Tom Morrissey, who has certainly had an impressive game so far.
Tom Morrissey fisting it down, Liam Clarity picking up the break. Billy O'Shea, the target. Kieran O'Mahony, well done, Kieran O'Mahony from Doonbeg. Giving it outside to Noel Roach. Great carrier of the ball, decides to deliver it in first time. Colin Clancy knocking it down. Picked up by Jerry Killeen. Francis McInerney is to his left. It was a hospital pass, but it still gets Spurs McInerney. Making a very difficult angle for himself. Drops it in dangerously. Martin Flint tells Colin Clancy go down for it. Goes to Jerry Killeen. Oh! Off for 45. Some brilliant defending by Kerry. It looked as if the green flag had to be raised.
Very speculative ball in, but it worked out well for Clare, and prevented a Clare goal, certainly prevented by fabulous dive by Stephen Stack, and excellent block down, and it's a skill that you don't see that often in Gaelic football at the moment. What a pity.
with this 45, Jerry Killeen. Drops it in dangerously, Francis McInerney. Martin Flynn goes back to Colin Clancy. Uses some nice footwork, but sends it to the left and wide. That's the 8th wide of the match for Clare.
Chalk that down as a bad miss by Colin Clancy. While he had an opportunity first to kick on his favourite side from the right, he was forced to go wide and kick with the outside of the foot. A very poor attempt.
Nolan Mahoney. Kieran O'Neill trying to get the better of Maurice Fitzgerald. And if Clare are to fall the Kerry men, that probably is the best position to do it. Seamus Clancy again. Superb defending by Clancy. Gets it first, Frankie Griffin. Still Clancy battles away. Frankie Griffin pulling on it. It may not be brilliant football, but it's certainly heartwarming to see. And Nolan Mahoney has retaliated there on Jerry Killeen, and the referee has spotted it and just telling players to cool matters down.
It was a dive, certainly. I think Jerry Killeen made a little bit of a meal out of that one. Of course, I never did it myself in my day.
Never once saw you, Pat. Eamon Breen sending it in. Ball comes to Jack O'Shea, and he sends it wide. But there's chances at one end, there's chances at another.
Very bad miss by Jacko. Bad defensive play to allow Jacko inside the defence, but very poor miss. Very poor miss. Should have been a point. And yes.
Meanwhile, the Kerry people salute the return of Ambrose O'Donovan to first team duty.
Not before time, as expected. Ambrose is brought on. Should never have been dropped in the first place because his motivational skills and his strength were a vital asset to this young Kerry team. And beware, Clare, there is nothing more dangerous than a wounded line.
Quote of the year from Pat Spillane. Now, can Ambrose O'Donovan inspire the Kerry men? Joe Ruine bursting his way out, met by a wall of Kerry men. Kieran O'Mahony switching play over towards Martin Flynn. Flynn getting the break. Corey Conway looking for a long ball. There's Conway. Outside is Noel Roach. Clare looking for a score here to settle them. Still Noel Roach going for a point, and he's sent it wide.
I think anyway justice was done, seemed to be done anyway, because Noel Roach certainly bounced the ball twice and should have been a free out much earlier. While Noel is a very fit player and an outstanding footballer, I think he would be better suited as he's a better defender than an attacker.